Okay, so hello and welcome to the Women's European Championships. This is day 2, and the first game of day 2 is pitting Germany against France in this pool stage game. I'm Dylan Cummings from Scotland, joined alongside Len van Dort from the Netherlands. Len, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm really excited to be here and watch this great game.
Yeah, I'm the same. It should be a really fun and really good game. What are your predictions?
Yesterday there was a strong German team, and I think they'll make sure that they put on the great effort like yesterday and win by a bit.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Germany are the favourites in this one. Obviously, Germany are World Championships bronze medalists, and France finished 8th in last year's World Championships, so Germany are the favourites on paper. And we will just take a break for the national anthems coming up. Actually, before the anthems come up, the French team will be announced. Yep, and let's just have a quick look at the table. So there you see, top of the table right now is GB, followed by Germany and the Netherlands, who all picked up a win yesterday. And then you see Spain, Turkey and France, who all lost yesterday. And then Turkey and France, they did lose by quite big margins yesterday, to both GB and Germany, respectively. Are those the results you expected from day one, Len?
I must admit, it was a bit surprising to see Spain putting such a strong start. A quick pause for the national anthems.
Okay, so let's take a look at the two teams. First we have France. Key players to look out for here is number 6 Grace Wembula, and number 13 Annabelle Picu, number 14 Marianne Busso, and number 15 Angelique Pichon. And now we look at Germany. Some key players to look out for here is number 4 Mareike Miller, number 8 Katharina Lang, number 12 Annabelle Breuer, and number 15 Babsi Gross. Len, what are your thoughts going into this game? As we have, it's the final 3 minutes until tip.
Well, I think they'll start strong again like yesterday. They kept the Turkish team at 0 for the first half, so I can't imagine that they will have let France have any chance to get more points than that. So I guess the defense will stay as strong as it was yesterday.
Yeah, I spoke to Janet McLaughlin yesterday, and she is hoping to improve Germany's defense going forward in this tournament. Janet McLaughlin, of course, the assistant coach, and yeah, in terms of France, I'd like to see them score a few more points on the board. I think they had a terrible, to be quite frankly, terrible second half yesterday. Obviously, their circumstances are a lot different to Turkey, as Turkey have just been promoted to this division, whereas France have had experience in this division before, so they really should be scoring a lot more points. So yeah, I'd quite like this to be as competitive as possible, but I agree with you. I do think Germany will start strong.
I think the French team are missing one of the big players has been missing from the roster this year, and that makes quite a big difference. As you can see, France doesn't have any long centers or long players, with a lot of long players at least in their roster, so that make it quite difficult against a strong defending Germany to get well inside. They have to make the distance shots and figure it out that way.
And I think a key player for France will be Grace Wembula, who only played 25 minutes in yesterday's game, which is quite surprising considering the caliber of a player she is. So it'll be interesting to see how much, if she gets played the full game and can make a real impact on the offensive. Okay, so it's now a minute until tip-off, so we will join you back very soon. Thank you.
The starting five for France. Number 4, Sandra Ahmad, number 5, Vinita, number 6, Grace Wembula, number 11, Maliki Kita, and number 12, Solène Kinder. By Germany, number 4, Mareike Miller, number 7, Anna Pascal, number 8, Katharina Lang, number 9, Laura Fürst, and number 12, Annabelle Breuer.
Okay, so we are back, and the starting five are just taken to the court.
For the French team, that will be Valerie Itter, the number 11, the number 4 Sandrella Awad, number 5 Umi Fall, number 12 Solène Timur, and number 6 Grace Wembula. From the German team, Annabelle Breuer, Laura Fürst, Mareike Miller, Katharina Lang, and Anna Patzwald will start this game.
Yep, so slightly different lineups to yesterday's game for Germany. And Katharina Lang and Clary are in for the tip.
They're ready.
And here we go, first game of day 2. Katharina Lang wins the tip for Germany. Laura first brings up the ball. Inside to Marijke Miller.
Easy pass, nice shot.
And that is bread and butter for a player like Marijke Miller. Such a dominant player in the women's game and has been for so long. And the French player just loses balance in the chair there, and the play is stopped as she gets back up.
6 seconds remaining on the shot clock, so they have to make a quick offense to be of any competition.
And again, the German defense, similar to GB yesterday, just not letting France anywhere near the paint. And again, another violation. France just keeps getting these shot clocks violations left, right and centre. It's really not particularly the best, especially this early on in the game. Do you agree, Len?
I agree. It's quite clear that France has a difficult start against the strong German team.
Yeah, definitely.
It's they're defending with one woman less already because they are keeping one back.
Yeah, Germany are doing really well to keep a player out of the play.
Easy pass.
And
nice.
Annabelle Brewer just short there. A sloppy pass there from France, and the ball will be knocked out of play, and it will be Germany ball from the end line. First, the captain of the team for Germany has the ball. Over to Katharina Lang. Back into first. Nice pass. And a really lack of awareness there on defense from France. How do you think France could improve their defense as the game goes on?
They have to watch the low pointers as well if they want to keep, because they are all strong players. They play at the top level in Germany, which is most likely the strongest competition in the world. So
yeah,
they have to keep an eye out on all of the players.
Yeah, the German league and the Spanish league, the Bundesliga in Germany and the Division of Honor in Spain are the best leagues in the world. Germany's low pointer Annabelle Brewer plays for RSV Landau, who came third in the Champions League this season and have previously won the Champions League.
Yeah.
And Katharina Lang, who plays in the States for the University of Alabama, will go to the line for 2 shots.
Foul by number 4, France.
Makes the first.
Sandrella Awad.
Sorry, who is the foul on, Len?
The foul is on the number is made by number 4. Katharina Lang has just shot and made 1 free throw.
Yeah, Katharina Lang goes 1 from 2 there. Great composure on the free throws. She has really developed as a powerhouse in the game since going over to the States and playing in their intercollegiate system.
Shot from long distance. Unfortunately, it's too short, and rebound is by number 4 of Germany, Marijke Miller.
And Miller brings up the ball with pace.
Charge made by German player. Number, not entirely sure which number, but they made a charge, which means that the French team gets a possession of the ball.
France's number 5 foul, doing a lot of ball handling in this game, and again the pressure is heavily applied to Grace Wimbuller. Germany are aware that she is.
French team is very spread out, so they don't really seem to help each other right now.
Yeah, there seems to be a lack of communication with France at the moment. And now France doing a good job of applying pressure. And now Germany are in trouble.
There'll be a shot from Marijke Miller
nice
with a
pass.
foul.
And
Nice.
one! Oh, what a lovely play from Germany. Absolutely phenomenal from Marijke Miller. That is absolutely phenomenal.
That looks cozy.
Unbelievable.
Substitution on the French team.
Marijke Miller, a former player at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater in the States. Won many national championships with that team, alongside many medals with Team Germany. She makes a three-point play again after this numerous times, but that was absolutely phenomenal awareness from Germany on that play. And a great finish by Miller.
Long pass again,
nice
Miller.
pass. And again, easy finish for Marijke Miller. And it just seems like, whereas on that play, France they were focusing on Lang, but they just let Miller just drive into the key like that. And when you've got a player the size and that's as talented and has the caliber of talent as Marijke Miller does, you just can't let that happen.
Timeout from the French team. I think they seem to have a bit of trouble to make any points, so they'll have to change their tactics a bit. I guess that's what the timeout is for, because it certainly is not helping. Just with 4 minutes played, it's already 10 for Germany and still 0 for France.
Yeah, so what do you think France need to do to come back from this 10-point deficit?
What I think they have to do is keep a little bit of more, work a bit together a bit more, because this keeps spreading out in offense, which is not that good. And right now it's also too easy to get inside from by the Germans, although they're quite fast as well. So admittedly, it's quite hard to defend them. Still by Marijke Miller.
Easy. And first on the fast break. No pressure at all from France. And finishes with the easy layup. Now you'd think that, France do have some quite fast players, so you'd think that when they see first on the fast break that they do their best to sprint and try and stop the shot. There's absolutely no effort to do that from France. And Brewer will inbound. And again, first
easy pass.
And again, Miller. Easy finish.
Oh,
and
not really.
Doesn't go.
She made it look easy though.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Nice shot. The first score by France, number 15, Angelique Pichon.
Pichon. Yeah. Lang will push. Lovely pass. And Germany are just absolutely killing it here on these fast breaks. Playing phenomenal basketball here at the European Championships. Off the side of the rim, and again, long pass. And Brewer just unable to reach the ball. And there you see the differences between class. Pichon, a 4.5 point player, so slightly faster
still
than
but German number 8 Babs, which gives Germany possession again. Make a strong lead towards the basket and make them easily again.
Yeah.
Right now it's with still 4 minutes remaining. It's 2 against 16.
Another easy basket there by Katarina Lang.
A strange pass. Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Nice shot there under pressure by Clary. Under pressure there from Marijke Miller. Great ball movement by Germany. Lang to Miller, and again inside the paint. But
it almost looks effortless. It doesn't seem to bother them at all to get to the other side of the court.
Well, it essentially looked like Pichon inadvertently cowled Marijke Miller into the key, which allowed her to have that open shot. Pichon.
Oh, too bad.
Too hard off the glass.
Marijke Miller on the ground. Game has the players stopped. She gets back in the chair, but didn't look that happy when coming down. Got a man more situation. 5 against 4. Could have an easy opportunity to make a score. It's just too short, and the rebounds for Marijke Miller.
There doesn't seem to be much finesse or form on France's shots.
It's not like they have a lot of choice. I think it's really rough to get there, and when they get there, they have to
launch the ball up.
Yeah,
and hope it goes in. Yep. And again, on the previous play, another easy shot by Lang, and she will pick up the loose ball. And I believe. Number 7 for France, that's Jidun, comes out her chair.
Nice mismatch, no,
and
great pass,
again.
It's just too short. They rebounded their own ball.
Katarina Lang picks up the loose ball, great hustle to keep it in play.
Long distance shot, 3 points.
Babsy Gross for 3.
Just
Nothing
too
there.
short. Not entirely sure whether the ball hit the floor already. I think it might be Germany ball, but she caught it just in time, didn't she? Shot France. Nice, it went in.
Yeah, nice shot there by Judun off the glass.
Just little under a minute remaining. It's 6 against 20. Germany staying ahead.
Annabelle Brewer, nice finish. Doesn't quite drop. And Brewer from the top of the key. Not Brewer, Frust from the top of the key.
Rebound Germany with 10 minutes remaining in this first quarter.
Lang.
They make a 3-point
For 3.
attempt. And it
Off the glass for Katarina Lang on the buzzer. Phenomenal final play of the quarter there from Germany.
That means we end the first quarter with a 25-6. Germany still ahead in this game in Rotterdam.
Yes, and Len, what are your thoughts on this first quarter?
It's I think it's a good choice from the French team to let the number 15 get in the field. She makes quite a bit difference due to the years of experience, and it's I think it's quite a good. The timeout helped them a bit to get focus back on track. Although they still have to keep in mind that the Germans are really, really fast and really need to keep them, follow them back to the court, to the basket. Sorry. Otherwise, they keep making these easy layups, because I think that's where the scores come from mainly.
And like personally, I just like the fact that you know, the way Germany are playing basketball right now, it's simple and it's basic, and they just perfect the basics.
Yeah, it works.
They perfect the basics the best they can, and you know, it's nothing fancy. It's just
it just works.
Good old-fashioned basketball, and it really shows that they're really putting in the work with those fast breaks and layups and easy shots inside the paint.
Yeah, there's a large difference between team play, so to say, between the French and German team, because the French of the Germans are playing a lot more helping each other a lot more by putting some good screens. You see that the French occasionally lack that helpfulness, so to say.
Yeah, definitely.
We start the second quarter with French ball. That was charged by the number 12 of France, which means that the possession goes to Germany quite fast.
Katarina Lang. Pass to Gross. Doesn't quite get the finish.
You see a lot more movement in the French team. The passes aren't that great, but they are moving around a lot more than they did in the first quarter, which makes it a bit harder for the Germans to defend it and gives the French an opportunity to get in position for potential shots as long as the passes arrive.
Yeah. And I'd just like to point out a phenomenal interception there from Katarina Weiss, a one-pointer player. For her to just have the function to grab the ball like that as a one-point player is really good and really valuable for a player of that class. Foul called on Pichon. Katrina Lang just drives inside the key, such a dominant force, and puts it up like that. Easy.
She has to shoot. It's way too short. Substitution for France. Long distance shot, and she made it easily.
Yeah, nice finish there by for Katrina Lang.
Just great to see how easy they make this game look. It's still quite difficult to maneuver the wheelchair around and help get the ball around as well.
Yeah.
And they make it look like it doesn't cost them any effort.
Yeah.
That's great to see on this level of game. It's a shot clock violation for France, so Germany gets the ball again.
Yeah, as I say, the players at this level, they just make it look effortless.
A substitution for Germany. Marijke Miller back in court. And the number 13 of Germany, Svenja Meijer, also getting in the field of on the court.
Babaji Gross also plays for the University of Alabama in the States. Just short there. Miller. To Breu.
Looking for open opportunity. Ball to
Back
Gross.
to Gross.
5 seconds remaining. Long pass. That's
Miller inside. Just off the front of the rim. Pichon, long pass intercepted by Katrina Weiss. Another fantastic interception by the 1 point player. And they're just unable to keep the ball in play.
Made it quite difficult for each other because they tapped the ball away from, well, their own players.
Fantastic.
It didn't look pretty, but it made basket, so that means another 2 points for France.
Yeah.
Currently, Germany leading by 21 points with 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Nice shot there earlier from Pichon. And Miller now has the ball for Germany. Gross fades away back and
no fouls called anywhere.
nothing there for Grace Wimbuller. I think, and you can tell that she's slightly getting frustrated. Would you agree?
Yeah. Sure. That's easy.
Oh, lovely
great.
spin move there by Marijke Miller. Germany just really demonstrating how class they are. And I think this younger team is a sort of a motivated resurgence for Germany, as even though they won bronze at last year's World Championships, they did win it by the skin of their teeth against China. And I think this new youth talent coming through the program has really rejuvenated the German team.
Long distance shot, and once more made. Top scorer for France certainly is Angelique Pichon.
Yeah, long two there from Pichon, and as we say, there's not really much finesse with those shots, but if it works, it works. Fades away by Katrina Lang. Lovely fade from Lang.
There's a lot more movement with the French team. Long distance shot again from Pichon. This time he didn't quite make it. Rebound on number 8 of Germany.
It just seems to be like they don't even, with all due respect, France don't even care about the clock. They're just chucking up shots as soon as they see them. And Miller unable to get that finish. Interception by Germany. Hatswald to Lang, who fades again, and the foul is drawn. Nice awareness there by Lang. But yeah, would you agree with me with what I'm saying about France and the shot clocks?
It's there's a lot more movement within the offense though, but it just how do you say it? They're not moving the ball around; they're just driving around, and then of course they have to chuck it at the board as you just described it, which doesn't make it that easy. However, they're posing more of a threat to the German team, if you can put it like that, than the Turkish team did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Only just.
Only just.
And Lang makes 1 from 2 of those free throws.
Long pass, a bit too long.
Yeah. Miscommunication there on the pass. It's interesting to see that Grace Wembula has not had the opportunity to make much of an offensive impact. What do you think she needs to do personally to perhaps start making that impact?
I think she's more playing an assisting role right now than she's making a scoring attempt. So it's quite easy. If she wants to make more points, she has to shoot.
And nice basket there from Marijke Miller. Yeah, it's interesting that you say that she's sort of playing an assistant role within the team at the minute. Like perhaps maybe she should bring herself into more of a leadership role for future games. Would you agree?
I think so as well, but it's a bit like they play normally at our club. I've played against twice in Euro Cups, and it's like how she plays with our club as well. So she's just, I don't know, really helpful.
Yeah. Nice shot there from France's number 9. That is Clary.
Rebound Germany.
Miller. Second chance, and it's as simple as that. Just up and in. Doesn't get much simpler.
It's really strange that the shortest player of Germany gets a rebound from the tallest player of France. It just lacks a bit of ambition, I'd say.
Yeah, ambition, yeah. And first, foul is called on I believe it was number 9. The foul was called on. Miller. Posts off the side of the rim, perhaps looking for a foul to be drawn. Pichon off the side
Shot
of the rim.
in the middle of her turning, which makes it shooting quite difficult.
Offensive rebound by Clary, and Wembula has the ball, looking for a double screen, and still, despite the double screen, Katarina Lang is able to jump out there. And again, another 24-second shot clock violations. The French just can't seem to get away from these shot clock violations.
As soon as she came in position, her teammate players just thought, well, she came that far, she will finish it as well, and just went off. They didn't even give her a chance to shoot, I think.
Yeah. And then it also shows good awareness by Katarina Lang to jump out to that threat.
It's the second foul from the number 15 from France. She shouldn't get into any foul trouble because she's by far the most scoring player within France, which isn't saying that much either, but it'd be a shame to have her gone.
Yeah, definitely. How many fouls did you say she was on?
She has 2 fouls from now, so it's no worries, no worries.
Yeah, as long as she's careful for the rest of the game, she should be okay.
She just doesn't want to shoot, does she?
Nice pass inside, again picked up by Brewer, and it goes in.
Doesn't count, shot clock violation again.
Yeah, it doesn't count because it was just after the buzzer. But
she looks afraid to shoot.
Good awareness there by Germany's number 12, Annabelle Brewer. She's been playing in the German national team for a long time now, despite only being, I believe, 26, 27. And we're
fast break from
Wembula now on the fast break.
Nice one.
And nice finish there by Wembula.
Germany leading by 24 points with just under a minute remaining in the second quarter of this game. Germany having 38 and France having 14 points. Difference in ball movement is quite clear if you look at this like this.
Yes, definitely 100%. And I mentioned it yesterday, Len, that there's a gap, a definite huge gap between the top 3 teams in this tournament and the bottom 3 teams. Obviously, you have the Netherlands, world champions, GB, world silver medalist, Germany, world's bronze medalists, and then you have Spain, who finished 6th, France, who finished 8th, and this was in the world championships last year. France who finished 8th. And Turkey, who didn't compete in the World Championships. So there
just shows how much how much this game still have to evolve, because it just doesn't look that important for some countries.
Yes.
Nice score within the last 2 seconds from the second quarter, which makes 40 for Germany and 14 for France.
Yes, and you said that this game still has to evolve, which I agree with, but also saying that it has evolved immensely. When you have all 3 medalists from the World Championships at one tournament from Europe, it does speak for the talent that there is within European women's basketball.
There's more than enough talent. It's quite clear, but it's just not getting as much attention as it should be.
Yeah.
As you might be. Of course, you know about the GB training program in Holland. We have the same as well, which makes those women train 5 days a week, which makes quite a lot of progression. If you, like you said, 2 German players playing abroad in America, of course it makes a difference. That's immense compared to, well, I don't want to say nobodies, but people who aren't playing at top level.
Yeah. And countries that have facilities that allow players to train 5 days a week are very fortunate to be funded by the countries that and that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, I definitely I agree with you that some countries are very fortunate compared to other ones.
Yeah.
And before we leave you at halftime, we're just going to look through some stats. So let's have a look. Okay, so for Germany right now, the top scorer is Katharina Lang with 17 points, followed by Mareike Miller on 15. And then for rebounds, we have Katharina Lang with 5 total rebounds. And for assists, Katharina Lang has 9 assists. Whereas with France, their top scorer is Pichon with 6 points. And Pichon again with 3 rebounds. And again Pichon with 2 assists. So the difference in points and assists and rebounds is very clear between both teams at the moment. We will be back with you in around about just over 10 minutes for the second half action. I've been Dylan Cummings from Scotland, joined by Len van Dort from the Netherlands. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Stay tuned.
Het puntensysteem waar we bij rolstoelbasketbal bij werken, dat is een systeem die ervoor zorgt dat eigenlijk verschillende handicaps in één team kunnen plaatsvinden. En dat puntensysteem dat bepaalt aan de hand van jouw functionaliteit hoeveel punten je hebt. Want de ene handicap is de andere niet. Heb je een hele lichte handicap, dan ben je een 4,5. Heb je een zwaardere handicap, dan gaan die punten omlaag. Dus de zwaarste handicap zou bijvoorbeeld een dwarslezen zijn, zodat je veel minder rondbalans hebt. Dan ben je een 1. En zo zijn er allerlei gradaties naar beneden toe.
En dat loopt dan op met halve punten van 1,5, 2, tot en met 4,5. En een 4,5, dan kan je met een sportblessure mag je al gaan rolstoelbasketballen. En je mag met 5 spelers mag je maar met 14 punten maximaal in het veld staan.
Dus stel ik zet 2 mensen die een lichte handicap hebben en 4,5 punt zijn in het veld. Dan zit ik op 9 punten. Moet nog 3 spelers naast zetten. Maken er maar 5 punten over. Dus dan moeten zwaardere handicaps naast komen. En dat vormt samen het team.
We might not know everybody we see, do not know what they experience, or know how life is treating them. We all have our own unique obstacles in life, which people often know nothing about. At Ben, we help people to understand others and to illustrate what obstacles people may need to deal with in their lives. Why? Because it is others that show us where we can improve ourselves. It is others that teach us, help us, need us, and it is our togetherness in which we grow. Because the more we understand about others, the closer we'll get to each other.
Niemand keek toen jij helemaal alleen begon. Niemand keek, niemand geloofde nog in wat jij kon. Niemand keek naar dat kleine meisje met die bal. Niemand keek, maar jij wist het al. Want jij deed je ooit in oranje. Zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw. Zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw. Zie die leeuw in huis, zie die leeuw in huis, zie die leeuw in huis, zie die leeuw in huis. Niemand keek, niemand die jouw tranen zag. Niemand weet hoe jij soms tegen de touwen lag. Maar iedereen juicht voor jou en voor je team. Iedereen wil jou in oranje zien. Zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw. Zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw. Zie die leeuw in huis, 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 zie die le De jacht is geopend, je hebt honger, je hebt dorst. Wilt vechten voor oranje, die leeuwin op je borst. Meisjes die ooit net als jij alleen moesten beginnen. Samen op het veld, vechtende vriendinnen. Zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw. Zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw. Zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw, zie die leeuw. Zie die
Okay, so we are back with 1 minute to go until the second half begins. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dylan Cummings alongside Glenn Van Dort. Glenn, what do you make of the first half?
Sorry, come again?
What do you make of the first half?
First half shows quite a big difference between both countries. Germany unavoidably being way stronger and way more experienced than the French team. It shows in the scores, it shows in the statistics, it shows everywhere basically. So it's well, right now it's quite clear, but it's still possible, of course, for the French team to show what they're worth. That way we can see whether they get their ticket to the Paralympics for Tokyo, because that, of course, is one of the goals, I think, of being here.
Yes, definitely. Top 4 teams in this tournament go to Tokyo or qualify for Tokyo. So the game between France and Spain will be very interesting later on in this tournament.
Germany just started with the ball and they're starting off strong again. Missed shot, but rebound from the Germans again.
Yeah.
Marijke Miller has the ball.
It will be
just finding a sweet spot. Easily drives around the low pointer from France and makes an easy basket, which gives makes the first score of the second half of this game. Germany now leading with 32 points already. No, 28, my bad. It's a nice shot from France as well. Unfortunately, not making it.
Yeah, nice rebound from Annabelle Burrell. It will be interesting to see how many points France score in this half. As yesterday, and when they played in the second half, they only made 4 points in the entire half.
The first half, at least, they shot only 20 times, which it doesn't seem like a lot. And made 35% of their shots, compared to Germany, which took almost double as much shots and has a shooting percentage of 50%, which explains the difference, because Germany shoots just way more.
Yeah, and you know it's always good to make sure you have a shooting percentage above 50%. And France really performing under par.
France ball. It doesn't seem like they drive around as much as in the first half, which makes it quite difficult for them to get inside. Although number 12, she makes a shot, no foul called.
Yeah, nice shot there by France number 12.
Solène Turmel.
Yeah, Turmel. You're better than
Easy basket missed, unfortunately, from Marijke Miller.
So you're better at pronouncing French names than I am. I'm terrible.
Nice shot from number 5 of France, Oumifal. I'm not sure about the pronunciation though, but it's as long as you're impressed, I'm impressed.
Your pronunciations sound more European than I do, so that makes the difference.
How's my English compared to yours?
Still good.
A lot of movement from the French team now. Makes it easy to get closer. 6 seconds remaining. Shot from distance.
Yeah.
Easy. She makes it look that great.
Yeah, nice shot there from Grace Wembulu. Starting to heat up now, maybe. As France have scored 6 points in the opening minutes of this quarter, whereas in the first quarter they only scored 6 points for the whole of the quarter. And nice easy basket for Marijke Miller.
She's still a force to be reckoned with. I mean, French isn't out of the ballpark yet, and France isn't out of the ballpark yet.
And a nice coordination from the German ladies, all wearing headbands with the German flag colours on them. It's always nice to see.
Number 7, Anna Patzold, is fouled number 12 of France. She didn't really expect it to be called a foul, judging from the looks of her face. But anyway, number 12, Turmel, gets 2 free throws.
Looking to extend France's lead. First one is unsuccessful. And the second one is good. France slowly clawing their ways back into this game. Certainly having a better second half than they did yesterday. And Frost over to Gross. Back to Frost. Miller posts up. Easy.
Most of her scores are from that position. She's quite good parallel to the basket.
You can tell she's been doing that move for so many years. Nice interception by France. Shot is just short. Again, perhaps shouldn't have chucked up that shot so early. Maybe look for another outlet pass. Miller.
Did she just drove away from her?
Yeah, I mean, right, look, I will always be honest with what I say, but, like, you just can't let an easy thing like that happen in an international game like this. Would you agree?
I agree totally, and especially since she's playing at quite a high level in France as well. You wouldn't expect it from her. There's a 3-pointer which was way short.
Yeah, and it's just, again, like, they had lots of time on the shot clock there, and they just keep forcing up these shots. And again, you know, I don't mean to sound harsh, but I will always be honest with what I see, and I will call what I see and how I see it. So do you think there's a specific reason as to why France are just throwing these shots up with lots of time on the shot clock? Do you think they're afraid to get another shot clock violation?
I think so, because they had a lot of them in the first half, and of course they don't want to miss their opportunities. Like I said earlier, they only made 20. What happened there?
Yeah, I think there was a collision with chairs. Foul fell out of chair, and here we see a replay.
Two.
Oh.
Easy pass inside.
Abzi Gross. Too hard off the glass. Rebound by Marianne Busso. Now, just looking further ahead of this game, judging by France's performances in their opening games and Spain's performance yesterday against Netherlands, what's your early predictions for the France-Spain game that will take place later on at this tournament?
I think Spain showed quite a lot of potential yesterday. Made a strong start against the Dutch team, which I'm not entirely sure, but I was certainly not expecting that.
Yes, and I think it's also fair to say that although yesterday Mariska Bayer played well with scoring 31 points, the only other player that got into double figures for the Dutch was Bo Kramer, and she only just got into double figures with 11 points. So The Netherlands, with the exception of Mariska Beyer, the Netherlands did not have their strongest showing yesterday. So I suppose we've got to factor that into it. But yeah, as you were saying before, what are your early predictions for the Spain-France game?
I think Spain will make it quite difficult for France, and I might even try to predict that Spain has quite a good chance of beating France, but we'll see what will be happening tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Another shot from France, missing. Currently Germany still in the lead with 31 points. Ball for Lena Kippelmeier. Her own rebound, but got forced by the French ball.
Nice pass there from Wimbuller, and Busso able to post up over Annabelle Brewer. Babsy Gross.
They're really tall. They really are really tall.
Yeah.
Nice rebound from Lena Kippelmeier.
Now, despite the absence of players like Norina Monen, Germany are not short of gigantic players to fill their forward positions. You know, you've got class from all over. You've got players like Marika Miller, who's a veteran of the team despite only being late 20s, in her late 20s. You've got players like Babsy Gross and Katrina Lang, who are in the American college system. And then you have newcomers like Nippelmeyer
So,
as well.
that was quite a good shot. Sorry for interrupting you, but Annabelle Brewer.
Yeah, great shot there from Brewer. And she's at club level. She's often seen as doing the pick and rolls for the bigs, but in these games she gets a chance to show off her offensive capabilities, which is always good to see, especially from a low point player, and especially a low point player that's the caliber of Annabelle Brewer, who's I'd say is up there as probably, if not the or one of the best low point females in the game, alongside players like Vanessa Erskine and Jitske Visser.
Yeah, another easy layup from Annabelle Brewer.
Nice finish there by Brewer.
Just proving your point.
Yeah, not many low point players can, not many low point players can execute the underarm finish as what Brewer just did there.
A lot of movement in the French team.
Nice
low
defense.
Pointer gets inside, unfortunately misses, and the rebound is for Germany.
Yeah. I mean, it's very hard to get that shot off of France when you've got a big towering player like Babsy Gross behind you with just a massive wingspan.
Oof.
And a shot goes up just too hard off the glass. Foul with a rebound and beats the buzzer just with a shot off the glass.
Timeout called for Germany with the clock still running somehow. It's 58 for Germany and 25 for France.
What are your thoughts going into the final minutes of this third quarter?
Right now, I think the French team has to work more together because they get quite rough. You can see quite a big difference in wheelchair control, so to say,
yeah.
Because they smash into each other, and it's I'm not entirely sure why there aren't being any fouls called on it, but it's getting quite rough as well. They block each other as well, and I think it should be should be of concern to well avoid doing that and help each other a bit, because everyone keeps moving, and sometimes the most power is in standing still and just helping your teammates.
Yeah, definitely setting those picks, freeing up the teammates. I think that's something France could work on. And we have, was it a timeout called, or it was a timeout called? Yeah.
My bad, it was the.
No, it wasn't. Sorry, we're going into the fourth quarter. My apologies for that. So final 10 minutes of play, and France coming in with great defense by Brewer. However, number 9
Lisa Clary.
For France, Lisa Clary gets the shot off. Mind you though, great hustle by Brewer to get there in time to make it tougher for Clary to get off the shot. Nice pass inside. Again, even though that shot didn't go, it's a lack of awareness from France. They don't seem to respect Germany's low pointers, and they just let them cut into the key. Brewer or inbound. Gross.
Ooh, that was way off. She should have passed that one.
Oh, and a sloppy miscommunication by France. And great finish.
Nice job
from Kippelmeyer.
Race free from long distance. Passes not well seen, but unfortunately it misses. And rebounds from Gross for Gross.
Ooh. And stolen away.
Isn't that?
And the foul is drawn, I believe, or no, the play is stopped. It was not foul, as Clary fell out of chair during play.
That's the difference between the being a low pointer and being high pointer, and the strongest wins. Right, clearly being seen here.
Yeah.
There was no match. Being pushed back, making a shot, which misses. France ball. Right now Germany keeping them on their half, but they came over. Seven and a half minutes remaining in this game. 27 against 60. Germany in the lead with 33 points, still extending the lead as well. That's what I meant with being an assisting player. Grace making a great drive for the number 12 of France, making it easier to get inside, but unfortunately not making the shot.
Wembula will inbound for France. And shot just short from foul. Frost with the ball. Good point guard is Frost.
It's getting a bit too crowded, but nice shot from number 9 of Germany.
Good finesse on that finish with just one arm. It's just a simple up and in.
As long as they keep the defense that tight, it's hard to get inside, so they have to make the shots from outside, which they easily do.
Yeah. And Wembula.
Nice.
Nice finish.
She should have done that way earlier. Which
yes. And this is what we were talking about earlier. She should establish herself as more of a leader within that team.
Nice pass inside, unfortunately just too short. France having a difficult time. Oh no. Not a great pass from Grace. Unfortunately got touched by one of the German girls, which made the ball not go on the right track and unfortunately get out of bounds.
And just so you know, that the next game after this will be Netherlands versus Turkey, the world champions versus the Division B winners from last year. That game will be commentated in Dutch by Mark de Hond and yourself, Len.
We can only hope, we can only hope.
And then I think myself and Len will join you back for the final game of the day, which pits GB against Spain. Am I right in thinking you're commentating on that game with me, or am I doing that by myself?
No, I'll stay and help you out a bit.
Okay, great.
Because there has one person needs to speak English here. Fluently as well, as I might add. Great rebounds from the German team, just hitting the bottom of the rim with 4 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. There's a timeout from the French team. Most likely they won't turn the tides around, but it might still be a good learning opportunity, and which will give them a chance to go to Tokyo either way. Right now, if you compare the points between the top scorer of France and top scorer of Germany, there's quite a big difference. Top scorer of France only having 6 points compared to the top scorer of Germany, Marijke Miller, with 25 points. It's quite clear that the difference, where the difference comes from.
Yeah. Difference in quality, difference in class, difference in experience. And you know, that speaks for itself with Germany. You know, Germany have gone through a lot of changes over the years, but they've always remained one of the top women's teams in the world and within Europe. Despite going through all those changes, they've always maintained that same form of quality and talent.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, certainly. There are a lot of great German players not being retired or not being there currently, but yeah, if you look at the German league, it's quite more involved, and it's compared to other countries. There are a lot more players and a lot more stimulation from either the government or local clubs to participate in these games. So that of course explains why there's so many talented players. Nice 3-pointer from the number 15 of Germany.
Yeah, Babsy Gross just knocks it down there from deep behind the 3-point line. Just almost stationary. So that just demonstrates the class. And yeah, as you say, within Germany. Now, people could argue that the Spanish league is the best in terms of quality and like in terms of the
Too bad.
however many teams that have quality.
Yeah.
Whereas in Germany, although they seem to have like the Landau and Thuringia Bulls are some of arguably the two best teams in the world today, and Germany, they seem to have a lot more professional approach when it comes to a fan base. You know, the Landau fans are some of the best fans in the world. The Thuringia Bulls fans are energetic, whereas in Spain, although they may have the quality of clubs across the board, across the Division of Honor, the fan base is not as developed as in Germany.
It's quite normal for in Germany to be playing as an able-bodied player as well, that lacks in other countries. So it's what I said, more involved.
Yes, definitely more inclusive.
Nice screen from tough defense from the number 6 German. They have 4 seconds to make the shot. Long distance shot. She unfortunately doesn't make it. Rebound by Germany. With almost 2.5 minutes remaining. Germany still being in the lead with 67 points against 29. Germany giving France a chance to return to their the offensive half of the court. She looked a bit confused there. France has the rebound.
And again, is it another shot clock violation? And they have to launch up. To be quite honest, just a poor shot, nowhere near the basket.
I think I'd rather take the shot clock violation.
Well, I don't know. It's arguable. Me personally, I'd rather shoot the shot than just let the buzzer go off. But certainly not a shot like that.
The 3 seconds called for the number 11 for Germany, which was quite a good pass, but it was just way too late. France looking for an opportunity, long distance shot, hitting the rim, but unfortunately not scoring the point.
Nice pass inside to Gross, and she finishes.
Germany putting pressure on France. Aiming. Ooh, that's unfortunate, but it works out. We've reached the last minute of this game. Ooh. Pass was a bit too short. Rebound Germany. Possession Germany.
The loose ball is
now
loose. France picks it back up. Nice steal by Katarina Weiss.
It looks a bit messy, but it works out. There's a foul called on the number 15 for France.
Babsy Gross for 3. Doesn't go.
unfortunately missing last shot, 8 seconds remaining. She made it. That might be the last points of this game. With 4 seconds remaining in this game, it's inbound ball for Germany. They hold it on their half, and that means this is the end of the game. France against Germany. France trailing behind with 38 points. The end score being 31 against 69.
Yeah, and another dominant win for Germany. Germany today scored 69 points. GB yesterday scored 66. So similar performances against France. I suppose, to be quite honest, the only positive I could take from this for France is the fact that they scored more points than they did yesterday.
I think they gave a lot more
Energy.
in the first, certainly in the first half.
Yeah. And they came in quite strong at the beginning of the third as well.
Yeah.
And we will just stay with you until the Sunrise Player of the Match is announced. It will show up on the screen shortly when the players are all done shaking the hands of the officials. And the player is about to be announced on the screen now, and the player of the match is... Oh, it will be shown soon.
The Sunrise Player of the game is Marijke Miller, being handed out.
And Marijke Miller is the top scorer of this game with
25 points.
Yeah, 25 points, yeah.
Not far behind Katrina Lang with 19 points.
Yeah, both forwards have put in a shift in this game. Great performances also from the low pointers, particular Annabelle Brewer and Katarina Weiss, who has picked up some amazing steals in this game. Okay, so that will do it for this game, and I've been Dylan Cumming from Scotland alongside Len van Dort from the Netherlands. Thank you for joining us. The next game will be commentated in Dutch between the Netherlands and Turkey, and it will be commentated by Len and Mark de Haan for the next game. So I will rejoin you alongside Len for the final game of the day, which will pit GB against Spain. Thank you very much, and I will see you later on, and enjoy the next game. Thank you.
Goodbye.